Lego is where to go. If you want to find ways to have everyone know, it's your toy of choice. Since you were a kid, the only Lego building you ever did. Little Lego is where to go. If you want to find ways to have everyone know, it's your toy of choice. Since you were a kid, the only Lego building you ever did. Little Lego is where to go. If you want to find ways to have everyone know, it's your toy of choice. Since you were a kid, the only Lego building you ever did.
No sound, okay. Test, 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 test. You sure you don't hear me? Because it shows I've sent. Okay, you do hear me. Okay. All right. I wasn't sure if you can hear me. Yeah, I didn't have my mic on for like the very tip end of my intro there, so maybe you may have gotten that. Okay. I had to plug it in. I forgot to plug it in. All right. So yeah, the mic is working. Whew, I don't know if the audio of the intro was working though. To me, it seemed like it was working. So, all right. So yeah, I'm actually going to be doing the wheel. If you want to get up on the wheel, which is right. Let's see. I don't have a panel today. It's right here. So there's the wheel. But I'm also rebuilding too, like in between that. But if you want to get up on the wheel, like Christoph, if you want to get up on the wheel where I show your channel page or whatever, and everything, you just type the word wheel. That gives me the link so that way I can get to it. It'll be on screen. So we'll get about 5 people on there before I actually do that. Until then, I'm going to start building a set. And I got something to show you. So if I can. This is a whole new screen to me, so I've never used the screen yet that you see. So I'm kind of getting used to it for the wheel. This should be my main one. There we go. I built something. I actually got in the mail. And for the first time, it's not Lego. So, well, it's not Lego brand anyway. It's actually Mega Bloks. And I think Alexander knows which one I'm getting at. Got the Enterprise, the original Mega Bloks Enterprise. I actually got 2 of them, so I mixed them together. I pretty much have the other set still. It was missing a few pieces on the other set. One was pretty much complete, and but the other set was missing pieces. So I ordered those pieces on WeBrick because they're non-Lego anyway. So hopefully they match up. They should be coming here. I don't know when, but I don't know why I ordered them because it's not like I need 2 of them. But anyway, maybe I could do like an alternate universe Enterprise or something like that. So here's the one I built, and I actually changed it up a bit. I actually modified it to be more movie accurate, based on the new Lego Enterprise. Like these right here, the engines here, those are based on the new Enterprise kind of look. Also, the Impulse engines are exactly like the Lego Enterprise right here, except it's a different color. I think on the Lego Enterprise are orange. I did them red because that's what the original color was anyway. There's those 2, and then this down here I did the same way as the new Lego Enterprise. On the side here, there's actually some blue going across here, which doesn't even have that on the Enterprise originally anyway, on the Enterprise D. So I made it just one big long stripe. So I changed that out. Of course, I changed the minifig. It actually comes from Picard originally, and I had to make him yellow because I don't have the right head to work on there. The only thing that's not Lego is the actual body and arms. Everything else is Lego on the minifigs because obviously they don't make those. Their minifigs look kind of weird. This is supposed to be instant row. It was just something I threw together real quick using the second fig or whatever we call it that they gave me. But yeah, the arms and the body here, the top body, is actually from the Mega Block set. So it is compatible, but the arms are not. So I had to use the arms from that one, which kind of sucked. But yeah, he's got his we call it purple tea gray or whatever you call it. She's holding a I don't know what that is, a remote or something like that, you know. I just want to give her something. So I'm actually getting the gift with purchase for that tomorrow. I'm supposed to be receiving the parts for that. So I'll be building that probably in my next live. Maybe Thursday or something, I don't know yet. But I'm actually going to be building something else today. So I just wanted to show that off a little bit. It's not as big as the Lego Enterprise, but it was the very first Enterprise, very first Mega Blocks I ever got. So that's why I wanted to get it again, because I saw it online. I was like, hey, you know, the new Enterprise is coming out. I might as well get this one since I can't afford that one. I thought it was $3.99. It's actually $4.99. It's like, holy cow. I can't afford that. There's no way. But yeah, the stickers were a little ruined, so I actually had to trim this like about maybe a quarter of an inch off. The little stickers right here on top. They're actually more like decals because they're clear. I had to trim it down here so that way, you know, it looks even and all that stuff because it was peeling up right there. So I did it on both sides. So it's a little bit shorter than the original one was on here. And I think it looks pretty darn good for being what it is. So, but yeah, these extra parts, I took them from the other set. So, along with the little blue right there on the sides and stuff. So, Master Gamer. So yeah, I built this yesterday, and then I think I built it the day before. And then yesterday I modified the engines and the impulse engines and that. I might do some more modifications, I don't know yet. I got some news for you. We gotta have the place cleaned up by Friday. We gotta have the place cleaned up by Friday. Let me go ahead and mute this real quick. I got some private things I gotta tell my wife real quick. Back. But yeah, yeah, we have the it's not an inspection, but like a bug thing going on because I guess we had problems with some bugs upstairs, not what we usually have. So they got to come in and clean it all up. So I had to explain all that to her. It was just a little private. I didn't want to tell everybody about what's going on. So, anyway, Christoph, we got Master Gamer yelling to Alexandria, saying thank you. And then Christoph says, I don't have a channel myself. Oh, okay. If you don't have a channel, it's no problem. Alexandria doesn't either. Well, you actually, technically you do, just you don't have nothing on it. When you create a Google account, you automatically get a channel no matter what you do. So, been a couple of times live on someone else's YouTube channel though. Yeah, I usually do that, except on my wheel. When I do the wheel lives, which is once every month. But on my normal lives, when I'm building or whatever, I do have a panel where you can come up. But not Lego. I don't care if it's Lego related or not. I let anybody and everybody come on and show what they got. Is that Simba in the background? Yes, it is. The Lion King was my favorite movie as a child, and it still is. Yeah, me too, pretty much. Lately I've been hearing a lot about Lion King. A lot of people have been mentioning Lion King. But yeah, I got Simba and also got the baby Simba somewhere. I think he's actually, oh, he's behind him. So there wasn't enough space. I've also got the 101 Dalmatians, which I just got. And then I also got, I'm really into brickheads, as you can kind of tell. I also got this too. So, I don't know if we could show it on both or not. But yeah, I got the new Tom and Jerry brickheads. It just retired, so, or it's retiring this month. So I got this for $10 through Lego.com on Black Friday. So I had to grab it. I got one for my daughter also for Christmas. So I'm going to go ahead and build that. Yeah, Tom and Jerry. So I'm going to build that for us since it won't take very long. So, let me see if I can bring up the instruction book. I don't see anybody typing the word wheel, so it doesn't look like I have anybody on the wheel yet. So I can go ahead and bring this over here. It's not showing the thing, so I can actually bring it up. Let's see, where is it? Right there. Get the instruction book here up here, if I can find it. I can't switch the screens around because, like I said, I'm not using my my normal thing I use. I'm using OBS right now. Did I go to the right one? Yeah, there it is. So I guess the instructions will be the big window, mostly because I'm doing the wheel too. So, actually I don't know if I even have I don't even have this one up yet. See if I have Tom and Jerry yet. No, I guess I have to download it. So, let me download that real quick. I can't see the screen, so I put this in front of it. I only got so many monitors, you know what I mean? Let's see, what's the set number? 407. Yeah, this live is was rescheduled for 7 today because I was dealing with my truck, which is done. But I found out I have a leak where my oil cooler hose goes to on the radiator. I have a leak there. So I'm in the process of doing that. I'm doing that myself. I started it today. It got too dark. I couldn't do it no more. I actually got it off. It looks like the O-ring is the only thing that's messed up. Hopefully it won't cost anything. Like $6 for a new O-ring. So it melted because it was too hot. It got too hot and everything when all this stuff was going on. So let's see. I gotta create this folder for it first. So, brickheads. Tom and Jerry. Just doing that temporarily. I name it something else, but at least I know where it is. We've got 101, which is what I usually call them. 101. And there's 2 books, one for each character. It saves really fast, so. And 1 of 2. Boom. Now I got them. Takes about 2 seconds. Okay, let me go ahead and bring it back up. You better be in there now. What is it? Did I not put it in there or something? Oh, yep, it's at the top. Okay. I think the first one is Tom. It's up there where I can actually find it. Come on, drag up there. shrink that down. And then we'll go to this. It should be on there. There we are. Somewhat. Kind of funky looking, but it works. Yeah, I grew up with Tom and Jerry when I was a kid. So I liked when Spike would be teaching his son how to be a good dog. Oh man, best cartoon ever. I still laugh when seeing Tom and Jerry, that silly cat and the smart mouse and the dog. What was the dog's name? Yeah, I think it's Spike. I think his name was Spike. I can't remember. He was always mad at Tom and Jerry all the time. He always had that face like, you know. So, all right. So yeah, here's the set right here. So we're going to open that up. Looks like it's just a regular. I actually got my scissors back. Can you believe it? For a minute. My wife keeps stealing me the scissors all the time. It's like I might be taking her to the emergency room somehow tonight. Don't have a car, but I mean the car will drive short distance, but I don't really want to take the chance, you know. I haven't been doing it all today. It doesn't heat up as fast as it did, but it does lose water. There's my book. Yeah, I forgot they don't have stickers. I was thinking they had stickers. Some here. That we got today, but deal going on. It looks like there's 5 bags altogether. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Looks like Tom is actually the first 3 bags, and Jerry is the last 2. It's right there with the box. They're pretty small ones. Got my Enterprise up here, so I gotta. I hope it doesn't fall here. I've already lost it once. I had to put it back together again because I bumped it flying. Wasn't too bad, but shattered and I had to rebuild it again. That wasn't fun. Some more with pain actually. And now put these up there, it's not gonna sit there now. Put that in there. Yeah, it's not gonna come out even. And let's sit things on top of it. There we go. That works. Put that back there. I don't like it there because my chair likes to hit these boxes all the time. This is something I'm going to have there forever, but still, you never know. Don't fall. Don't fall. Whatever you do, do not fall. It's very sturdy. Let's see where the tops go. I know I right there. That's why it's kind of unsturdy there. Kind of making a makeshift little thing here. We're trying to. Should a little stand. That fits over it. Just temporarily. I have the closet stopping from going backwards, so at least it's kind of sideways, which I don't like. Stay even. I swear this place, nothing's straight around here. Nothing at all. Everything's always round or something, you know. Put that one next to it. That'll stop it from falling in that direction. Just kind of sit there. That way it'll catch it if it does fall sideways. Alright. Just had to get these out of there. Well, that's weird. Look at that. Here you go. Goes into the other camera. Almost right on cue there. That was not planned to do it that way, but it works. So, actually, I only need 1, yeah. Those little bags are right there inside it. Alright, so has anybody typed the word wheel yet? Filling bricks just came in. Yeah, if anyone wants to go on the wheel, just type the word wheel and I'll put you on the wheel. And Film Bricks just came in, says hello. Can't stay long, wanted to drop in and hit that like button. Alright, thank you. I take it your live is over? Because I was going to go back to the live once I'm done if you were still on. Life is starting up over here. I woke up, started the laptop at night, and right at that moment, my live started. Hey, it was meant to be, right? I timed it just right. I guess it would help to have my lights on in here, wouldn't it? That would be a good thing. Shine some light on the subject here. But yeah, I took that hose or whatever off. It got dark, my battery was dead on my phone, so I couldn't do it no more. But I didn't have the O-ring anyway. I just wanted to check make sure the O-ring before I went and got them. Even though they're only a couple bucks. But I wasn't sure what size it was, and the only way I could find out what size it was is to take it out. So there's bag one. It's the only thing in it, nothing else. These I usually get these done pretty darn quick. I think the last one I did took me what, an hour and a half completely. And that was the old pink bear behind me. And then the Fortnite banana. Yeah, you see my hands are a little greasy still. A little bit of grease on them still. I came straight in here, got on Filling Bricks live, and then realized, oh crap, I have a live. And I was totally, I forgot about it today, but yesterday I had to reschedule because I was out there with him while he was trying to do the oil pump, which was a pain in the butt. I mean, it came out fine, but it's just one of those pains in the butt to do. You had to take off my whole front end differential and everything to get to it without having to lift the engine. But it worked. Usually they say you have to lift the engine no matter what. That's the easiest way to do it. But if you don't know how to lift an engine, then yeah, it's a little harder. He's done 10,000 differentials, so he decided to do what he's familiar with. That's why he did it that way. It does take a little bit longer though. But it can be done without having to lift the engine. So if you don't have a hoist, you can do that. At least on a Chevy Tahoe anyway. What about the rest of them? But because you had to take the what do you call it? The oil pan off. But there's no leaks. At least the oil pan has no leaks. There's no other water leaks other than that leak that I have, the one that I had before. That was the original leak I had, and I thought it was the radiator, not the radiator, but the radiator hose. And I guess it's not the radiator hose. It's actually the oil cooler hose. Couldn't tell where it was coming from. And we got the water pump brand new, and then it's also missing on 5. I think that's just a spark plug. I did get that. I have a spark plug for it today. Got that too. So that way I can find out if it's a spark plug or not. Hopefully it is. I've had the problem before, but it would only happen like once a year. And you know, if you're going up a sharp hill or something, it might miss on 5, but not this time. But I think that's because we were accelerating, so it might have been leaking or something like that. So it's probably been a problem I've had all this time. And then it just finally completely broke out of that the O-ring, and I'm hoping maybe, I mean, it doesn't hurt to have an extra spark plug anyway for, you know, emergency or whatever. But chances are the steam, because it goes right on the one side of the engine, right about where the valve covers are, where the spark plugs are, and so it was spraying that direction. So I'm thinking it might have gotten it wet, got the spark plug wet, and that might be why it was missing. So that's why I'm going to do that first and see if it still misses. Let it, you know, heat up, dry it, all that stuff. Once it dries up, hopefully that misfire goes away. If it doesn't, I have to replace the spark plug, which I may have to replace anyway, because the spark plug could be rusted by now because of that. Been doing that all along, I guess. When we have to go up a hill or something like that, it's probably been doing that all this time and just didn't know it. Probably not as bad as it is now. It whistles really loud, and it's actually whistling more now that we did all the work to it. So let's see. Christoph needs coffee, eat something, and shower. Then off we go. And Alexander says goodnight, filling bricks, and then Nightbot says his stuff. So here we are, just building this real quick. I know it's not a big screen, and hopefully you can see it. Not really much to it, really. We'll go on there. There we go. I can switch it out, but it'll take me about 10 minutes to get all this manually changed. Plus I pretty much use that screen to compare colors, because sometimes the colors are off on my screen over here. Like that one there. That one looks gray on my screen, but it's not gray. What gets really confusing when it does have a gray one and that one. It's like, oh great, which one is it? You know? I got hiccups now. So yeah, I'll probably just go with this live until this is done. And Alexander says it's good. It's good. I don't know what's good. What is good? So, yeah, like I said, I fly right through these things. This bag's almost done already. Okay, why does it give a light saying you're done? No, I'm not done. Here we go. Got the other side. Yeah, that's why I like oh, that's what it is. Okay. That's why I like briquettes, because they're quick, easy. For a live, it's perfect. If you want to be on for like an hour or so, they're perfect for that. So you can fly right through them. They're so common. There's three of them. There's that side. That's why I like these. They built so much easier. They do so much too. Almost done. You can see that. You can see them coming along, huh? Where you finish this on bag 5 or bag 2 there. Actually put these on when it says bag 2. That's weird. Usually it says that before your next step. There we go. I was just trying to save paper. Oh, there's 4 of them. Yep, there's 4 of them. There's 2 more here. I didn't see them. Kind of hidden. Get these ones stacked on top of these ones here. Alright, then we got bag 2. There's bag 2. Yeah, if I seem a little confused, it's because of all this stuff going on and everything. It's been crazy around here. As soon as I start something, somebody wants something from me. Every time I turn around, it's always something. So everyone's right, never get anything finished. I've never ever forgotten a live. I've never been late on a live, unless, you know, a couple minutes maybe, but not a full day. But hopefully it won't happen again. I mean, it's good reason. I was dealing with the truck. There's not really much I could do about that. But I've never missed a live ever. I didn't even realize it until like last night. I actually rescheduled this one for 6 originally. That way it was the same time. Then I forgot about it. I was dealing with it again. Truck. So Alexandra reminded me that I had live today. Thank you, Alexandra. Oh, we got rolling bricks adding to the wheel there. And but yeah, she reminded me on filling bricks is live. I was like, oh crap, I do have a live, don't I? Thank God she told me ahead of time. Let's go ahead and get roaming bricks on there. Here we go. We got a couple more. If not, we'll just do them on the fly. Yeah, she is. She's been on here every time. She has never missed a day that I know of. That I know of at all. She's been early for the next day, but that's it. Some people call it late, but I call it early for the next time. But she usually isn't that much, maybe 5 minutes of that. Especially like on a pop-up, which people don't always know you're doing a pop-up. There's no warning on them at all. So it's understandable there. Really stupid little small things. I hate these things. Cheese slopes. You know these I probably have on the floor here, all over the place. I'm always losing those things. But yeah, I never have anything bad to say about brickheads yet. I don't think I've ever gotten a dumb one, or whatever you want to call it, bad one. There's been some that I thought were going to be bad, and then once I got it done, I was like, oh, it's not half that bad, actually. You know? Go. It looks like it's a flat, yeah, it is. So that goes. Does that go? You can see it looks like a 2x3 on mine, my screen here. They're a little stretch too. I've kind of gotten used to it though. I know what to kind of look for. Not that one. Don't tell me I'm missing one. There it is. I also have my my vending machine back there too. On my shelf there. Kind of in the way of the love thing, which is the reason why I got a new shelf, and then I put that one up there. It's like, now that's in the way. But it's not that bad, not as bad as that one. I had all my Star Wars up there and everything else, and so it was really blocking it off. So you can at least see behind it somewhat. And I don't want to put it on the other shelf, the new shelf, because I'm afraid it might be too heavy. I don't want to break that shelf. I mean, it's up there really good. I've got actually a third support on it, on the top, where it'll hold it up if the screws let go. I don't imagine all the screws letting go at once. I mean, if that happened, it would be catastrophic. I'd lose all that Lego up there. Over here on my right above here, where it says Star Wars. That's the new shelf there. Did that the other day for my last live. So go like that. This one, a single, not pink, this white here or something. Yeah. So which one is where? Huh? Oh, like that. Okay. Do it again. All of it again. Bag 3. Have to go. See you later. I'm planning on buying the Captain America and Red Hulk brickheads next. Roman bricks. And Christoph says later. It's early morning in Belgium. Oh, is that where you are? And Roman bricks. Same here. 9 a.m. morning. Not that early. I guess you're both in Belgium or something. Yeah, I guess today is, 7 o'clock is a little bit better, but I usually do it at 6 o'clock on Sundays. That's why I didn't want to miss this live, because it's something I don't normally do that often. Although it will be moved up to probably 2 of them per month once I hit 500 subs. So, at least 2, if not more, depending on how well they do. They don't really do all that well, so I don't expect them to be too much more at all. But it could improve, you never know. I'm known to do that. There we go, there's his ears. that right there? I don't know which side. I think that's the front right there. It looks like. Not sure though. Could be that side. No, that's got his tail. So yeah, that should be the front right there. Little tiny tail. Bag 3. Big plate right there. I hate looking for things. Pain. Seems like every time I'm looking for something, I can never find it. Blink my eyes, and there it is all of a sudden. And they made his feet different. That's a new thing. He actually has a brace for his feet now. Usually you just put them on the bottom and it's done. They call it done. That's just the rest of his tail. And his fire for his fluff, tail fluff. I don't know why they did that. Why would he have orange on his tail? I don't know. Or, oh, I know what it is. His tail's on fire. My tail's on fire. My tail's on fire. Whoa, 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 whoa. My biscuits are burning. My biscuits are burning. I actually had biscuits burning yesterday. For real. I turned around and said that to my wife. She started laughing. I said, I can't do this. My biscuits are burning. My biscuits are burning. See, I built the Tom and Jerry brickheads, and they look adorable once they are complete. And Ruby Bricks also says, for me, it was the experience in nature where, and I had been going out campaign is when I built the Tom and Jerry brickheads. You know, Alexander says, yep, me too. Or I know, me too. Yeah, I try to get as much brickheads as I can. I missed a lot of them, a lot of the good ones, like the Simpsons. I want to get those ones, but and the Back to the Future ones, I wanted those ones too. I got Mickey Mouse, but it's not an official brickhead. Well, it's not the official brickhead. It's a mock that I made based on that one, using the instructions. So I built that on my own bricks. It's not a set, whatever. Back behind there. That was my first one I ever did. I was hooked. And that was just by using my own parts. Which amazingly, it actually worked too. There we go. Assume that's how the eyes go. Yeah, I think the most adorable thing is the dog up there, the 101 Dalmatians. He's so cute. He's life-size too. Life-size puppy. Dalmatian puppy. Those. Oh, I missed one. That goes on his face, which is this side. There we go. See his face there. Maybe. Okay, yeah. First bag. 3 bags are him. Okay. Let's see. Well, maybe the 3rd bag is for him or the Jerry. But well, they gave me an extra eye. That's never happened before. This. Oh, it's his hammer. He wants to pound Jerry, I guess. that's for. Oh, I spoke too soon. Stand. Duh, I should have known that. Forgot they all have stands. There he is. Right, there's Tom. See? Little hammer on the side there, or actually it's this other side. Little hammer right there. His tail's on fire. So that's Tom right there. So let's start on Jerry. Let's see, Jerry, we gotta bring that other one up now. But, so that's bag 2, which is Jerry. Be right back. You will recover what happened? I'm okay fighting off a cold. This weather has killed me. I know the feeling. It's been cold here too. Especially like right now at night. That's why I had to stop doing the car. It was getting too cold and it's like instant. As soon as that sun disappears, it's like 30 degrees, if not less. Just like, it gets dark here so fast. I mean, you can blink your eyes, it's sunny one minute, blink your eyes, it's dark the next. So, we got mountains on one side, and we got ocean on the other, which is probably why it does that. Got me deep concentration here. I'm not really saying much. Kind of got everything out already anyway. "21 degrees, holy cow. I've been places where it's colder than that. I lived in Utah for almost 20 years. And it got down to 0 or below 0, but it wasn't that cold because it's a warm cold. So it didn't really feel like 20 degrees or 0 or whatever. And I put the other side on. But yeah, so you can walk outside with like just a t-shirt and jeans on. You know, you don't have to wear a jacket. Although you have to be careful because you still can get pneumonia or something like that way. It's still actually cold, but it doesn't feel like it. So that happens to a lot of people out there. They think it's not cold, and it actually is. But it's dry cold. And they have mountains all the way around. At least the valley I lived in did. So it would get dark. It was funny the way it got dark there. So we live in Alaska, though. It's not dark at all. Actually, no, it is dark now. That's right. It's dark for the next 6 months, straight through, every day, all throughout the day. I don't know what that would be like. I don't know if that would be good or bad, really. I guess it kind of go both ways. It'd be hard to work in the dark. I probably get tired of it. I hate the dark. I'm not scared of the dark, but I just hate the dark. I can't see what I'm doing. Like this looks really bright in here, in my place here, in my room. It's actually pretty dark. Yeah, I can look at the screen. It's brighter on my screen than what it is in real life. So, not as bright as it looks. Hooks there. Face upward. There. We got these two again. There's three. There's 3 of them. These are smaller. Why does it show? I'm missing one. Yeah, I'm missing one, I think. Did I do something wrong here? Okay, that's the single side. Two there. Oh, that's what I did. Got that. Got that brown piece, what it was, on that side. Okay, now it looks right. Where are we? Right there, I think. The single there, the single there. It's that way. He's like a mini brickhead. If this is how small he is. I thought you'd be the same size as Tom. To tell you the truth. Everyone's he's smaller. I know he's supposed to be smaller, but brickheads are never in. They're never in scale, except with each other. That's why I just went and kept the screen like it is, because I mean, like I said, I'm not going very long. This basically was going to be another live, and I was like, well, I want to build today, so that's why I wanted to do this live, so I could do this. And then my next most exciting one is the get for purchase, so. I actually put that together myself, bought the parts and all that. A couple of them I had to pull out of my inventory because they weren't available. Try and turn these eyes the right direction. There we go. Guess I got an extra of his eye too. Usually only give me one eye for one of them, not both of them. Three-eyed Jerry, I guess. Well, that's it. That's all there is to him. Bag 5. See, I fly right through these. This almost looks like a Mickey Mouse. That's what I thought it was. Originally I thought they used the same like a recolor of Mickey Mouse for him is what I was thinking they would do. But Mickey Mouse is a lot bigger. Where is that tile? side. I put in, oh, this is face, okay. Turn it that way. This goes to the back. So. Little tailed. You know, here it shows it being black. It's actually brown. That's because my screen isn't, color doesn't match too well. It's kind of messed up. Sure, he's gotta have arms. Ah. It popped off. Oh, don't tell me I just lost it now. I hate when that happens. Another part from the Enterprise. Where'd it go? I heard it fall. And I know I don't have the color either. It's like a tan, tan color too. I got my phone charging, so wire is in the way. I heard it hit anything down here on the bottom. Before. Great. I think it might be gone. See, I can't move my chair too far either. Oh, I found it. Underneath, I got a hard drive down here. Underneath the hard drive, there we go. I found it. It was like his ear. Now you see why I need my phone everywhere. The only thing I have a light. I don't have a flashlight anymore because it died. Stay on there. Okay. Actually, definitely don't have this color. Dark azure, I think it is. Looks like. We have probably the lighter one, not this one. Not in that shape, especially. You know, that looks like it goes right here, but it doesn't. It goes in the middle. Oh no. What the heck? Oh, it's his feet. Okay. That makes sense now. That's flat. There we go. This is little feet. Like that. Couldn't tell with it. I turned it the wrong way. No, it doesn't want to come off the right way either. Wouldn't you know it, right? Try it that way now. There we go. See, you turn that way, so to me anyway. Okay. And there's his little hands. I know they do this a lot. They use these little hooks for his hand, and that's all they do. Like nuts, you get a hook. There it is. There's his ears. I wondered how these ears go on. Oh, they just clip. cells. A little accessory here. Also have the other side, which I don't think we do, but fix that in a second. What the heck? That won't go in there. Yeah, there's no way I'll be able to get that in the hole. There's no way. Oh wait, there is a little tiny hole there on the end. I didn't know they made it that way. Okay. So tiny, itchy bitchy tiny hole. Like that. So that's this torch. Yep. I think I missed this other side. I had a feeling it was going to happen. I probably skipped it or something. Or it told me to do both sides the same, and I didn't do both sides. Just matching it on your side. Watch it, a circle piece. Make sure it goes on there this time. There we go. And then a stand. Here we go. That's it for that one. Set this up here for now. I'll put those in my inventory. There we go. There's Tom and Jerry. Jerry's like a mini brickhead. First time I've seen one of those. You can kind of see the top of them too there. So different. I don't know where the heck I'm gonna put them. I have no more room. I may have to I'll probably just shift them like this. That's what I'll do. Get two more in there. Oh, Jerry's ear looks cool. It's 33 degrees Celsius here, Roman bricks. That means it's 1 degree. And Debbie, my mother-in-law, it's running and everything, but we have a leak on the where the radiator hose is. It's just below that. I thought it was a radiator hose, and it's not. It's another hose. So I got that hose off. It's the little O-ring, old rubber O-ring. It's gone. It's kind of melted. Probably when it heated up. So tomorrow I got to get a new O-ring for it, and then put that on. Hopefully that'll solve the problem. I'm also going to seal it with some Teflon tape just to make sure, and hopefully it doesn't leak anymore. If it does, and it's the radiator, which means I would need a new radiator. So hopefully it's not what it is. Do you scan the instruction manual every time for the insider points? I've actually, well, all these sets over here on my side right here, I have a whole bunch of empty boxes. None of these have been scanned. All the ones in the closet, as far as I know, were scanned. And I probably got, well, just counting, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 boxes that I could see. Maybe more. So 17 times 20 is what? Quick math here. 340 points. So, alright, so let's go ahead and go to Roman Bricks. Looks like he's the only one that typed the word wheel. If you typed the word wheel and I didn't see you, go ahead and type it again. That way I know you had it on there. Usually if I'm not building anything, I kind of stare at the thing to find. I just got to find your wheel, or your link. There we are. There we are. Let's see. Make sure that's, yeah, that's Roman bricks. So there we are. So this is Roman. I'm not worried about spinning it because you're the only one on it. So normally I would spin it. Hi, my wonderful audience, he says. Roomy bricks. I like that. I like that thing right there. Oh, you can see my mouse. Looks like a little small there. Let me see if I can shrink this a little bit so you can see the whole thing. I guess it's not going to move for me. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to do it this way, so you get the basic idea though. But yeah, you can see his little logo right there. That is really cool. Did you make that yourself, or did you actually have that done that way by somebody? Did you design that yourself? Yeah, Roman bricks. Yeah, you type the word wheel again. That's fine. But yeah, I got you up here. That's why I try to get you on the wheel as soon as possible, so you at least know you're on there. Got the Batman animated series Gotham City diorama thing, or whatever you call it, picture. And then that's the Harry Potter, yeah, castle. These like the highlights for me. So we got videos, your shorts, live streams. Looks like you built the Batman live playlists. You got a couple posts, 200 videos. Wow. Yeah, I've got like I think 300 videos. Not very many. So there's your videos. I think you just 2 hours ago you built the Ford Angelia review by Roman Bricks. So you got that just 2 hours ago. You got 18 views already. Pretty good. 972 views. Wow. The motorcycle escape. 1 point. Now you're getting more views than I'm getting on my videos. That's a lot more views than I'm getting. So, how many subscribers? You only have, you have 1.66 subscribers working on 2,000. Wow. So wonder why you get so many. I'm worried about that. Lego Speed Champions Red Bull. I can't wait for the Lightning McQueen and the Back to the Future one next month. Lego Speed Champions Ferrari. So, do you have all those? Do you have every single one of them? No help from anyone? Lego boarding the Tantive 4 review. Star Wars. Lego Baby Gorilla. Star Wars Executor Superstar. Star Wars Boba Fett. Looks like the last Star Wars. There's your Tom and Jerry Brickheads. I like that cartoon there. I don't watch videos on live, so Millennium Falcon, Tom and Jerry Brickheads again. There's the book. Yeah, I'll let this go, but that's it. That's the only thing that plays. Did you have two of them, or did you just like split it between the two? So you got a lot of videos on here. I think you changed your format a little bit just recently. Yeah. Okay, clear that out. Alright, so that's your videos. Then your shorts. Got a few shorts here. Spider-Man Advent Calendar. Yeah, if you see that's an Advent Calendar also. I think this one is too. Lego Time Machine. Oh, you got that, huh? Are you a Lego ambassador? Or is that just like announcing it or whatever? Now, I'm not a Lego ambassador yet. I'm wanting to be one in January, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I got to be 500 subs first, at least. They already told me that. So we got a bunch of refigs.
You know,
Harley
we
Quinn.
came close to being evacuated early this morning
For what?
due to Japan.
Japan had an earthquake or something?
A 7.6.
A whole bunch of refigs there. I never heard anything about it.
It's all over the place. It's all over TikTok, and I swear there's tsunami warning sirens.
You can
Sounds
notify me on the lives here.
fucking weird.
Both of those. So I'll be there, hopefully. Anything, I'll just stop in real quick. Got those. And I'm already subscribed. Got playlist there. Won't go through that too much. Usually people don't have much. A couple of posts. Yeah, you got 1.66 subscribers, working on 2,000, and just over 200 videos. So, just announced that I am buying that set, the DeLorean. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. And create a hype. Yeah, that's what I thought you were doing. I thought about doing the same thing, but I'm probably just going to wait till I get it, and I'm going to do a early review. For the first time, I'll have an early review. I'm actually getting sent a set from Mega Bloks, of all people. Mega Bloks is sending me a free set. So I'll do a, I just found out today.
Trick actually worked.
So I'm going to do either a build and or a review on that, or both. And it's actually I think it's a, I can't remember what it is, Ferrari or something. It's a blue car. It's a Hot Wheels car, and it's a Hot Wheels Mega Bloks or Mega Brands, whatever they call them, Mega Constructs,
Oh man.
brick build or whatever you call it. They're sending me that for free. So I don't know why, but they emailed me saying I'm gonna be receiving that. So I don't know what for. I'm not they're not sponsoring like that. Maybe they're wanting to sponsor me. I don't know. Or they saw my my page and saw that I'm exclusively all Lego except for the Star Trek here. Or they saw me doing the Star Trek, 'cause they did announce it on there. Maybe they saw the live or something like that when I announced that I had that. Maybe that's why they're sending it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm receiving a set from Mega Bloks. It's a Hot Wheels car of some sorts. All I know is it's blue. That's all I know. I looked for it. I couldn't really find it. I found one that was similar, so I don't think it's that one. So I should be getting that in about a week or so. It's already been shipped.
That trick worked. This one's brand new again.
What? Oh, yeah.
Remember?
But I wish Lego would do that. Send me some Lego. I guess they're too cheap to do that.
Should I come in?
You can come in if you want.
My ankle.
So I do have to spin it though, just to get you off the thing. Take you off. It's easier. There you go. Typing after the fact. Debbie Grabber just came in evening.
Remember,
So.
you can't stay on too long because you forgot about the thing that's in the fridge.
The chicken,
Yeah, it's grated forever.
the chicken. Yeah, probably just gotta cook it in the oven. Be faster. Then doing it in the slow cooker. Slow cooker probably take 2 or 3 hours.
I didn't say slow cooker. Which is great. We can put that in the oven, remember?
Yeah, I can put it in the oven. Oh, yeah. I guess you can put it in the slow cooker and then just put it in the oven. The slow cooker pan. It's only take 2 hours for that, maybe.
But by that time we can have something different.
Yeah. Yeah, if I just cook it for tomorrow, I can put it in the slow cooker. If you want to just cook it for tomorrow, just gotta be cooked. Put that back in the fridge. Then just warm it up in the microwave. What? Yeah, we both got the same shirt. See?
Just don't have. He doesn't have his pants.
Yeah, I'm not
on.
wearing the pants because I came from outside. I didn't feel like changing.
I gotta go sit down. I said,
Alexander says hi to Debbie Grabber, and Debbie Grabber says hi to Alexandria. Yeah, my truck is missing on number 5. It's leaking on the. It looks like it's the O-ring. It's like 99% chance it's the O-ring. So, because it was completely gone. I mean, it was just like remnants, like you know how it leaves like a residue. It was that, and there was some residue inside the place where it goes to too. But there was no actual ring itself, just some little green residue. It looked like it had been melted. And then there was like a very, very thin ring left. I mean, very, very thin. It wasn't even the whole O-ring. It was like nothing left of it.
You know this is going to be a bitch to clean again, right?
Yeah, we gotta clean the whole place.
Look,
Crush all the boxes. I'll put the Lego boxes up there in the closet, like I usually do. But
there's not much room in there.
the regular boxes, we'll just crush them and probably put them in the closet or something. I've set them aside somewhere. So.
I just don't feel like doing our bedroom because I gotta pull that clothes rack
Yeah,
out
they
of
gotta
the
check
closet.
every room. See if there's any bed bugs and spray.
There
Spray
isn't.
for the-
We've had streets
Yeah, that's what I told her. I
cleaned and everything.
I told her we haven't seen any, we don't have any bites or anything like that. I said, but yeah, you can come in and spray because you got to spray the whole entire building. They got to fumigate the whole building all at once.
Great.
If they miss one building or one apartment, they'll spread. They go from one to the other.
So we're basically
But somebody's got bed bugs around here, and
without a vehicle means I'm gonna have to pull out my wheelchair.
I don't think we have to actually leave.
We do because
It's not
that
like-
film, I'll tell you.
It's not like the other ones.
No, back in where my family was living, it was in a motel. They literally had to use the bomb and the spray. We was out for I don't know how many hours.
Yeah, I remember they did that to me one time. I can't
Luckily,
remember.
we
Wasn't
just
here, though.
stayed right there in the parking lot
I,
because it had a fence.
what do you call
there.
that? It's not asbestos. What's that smell? It kills bed bugs too.
We're gonna have to put this up and move all this. Then we're gonna have to put this up.
Oh, that's probably fine. I don't think that's being away.
They have to get through here, and there's not
They
much
can get
room.
through. Yeah, the love logo. Yeah, it was okay. It's meant for two people to build though. It does actually have it separate, and then you put it together. One person builds one half, the other person builds the other half. I think it was there's the O and then the V, and then the other person does the E and the L. I think it's the sideways. But I think if I remember right, the V was the hardest part of it. You like our PJs, huh? Yeah, I'm not wearing the pants. I'm wearing regular jeans right now. But yeah, I got so much. I got almost too much Lego. I'm actually thinking about getting rid of this bottom shelf, but I don't really want to because that's all the stuff that's been sent to me in the last 2 plus years. Other than these boxes, yeah, I actually got my wife's Christmas present right here in this box. That's one of them. And I got an empty box. That's one that one of these came in. Or no. Well, actually, it's a box I have. That's Simply Square. What I have sorted so far. It's Simply Square in there, boxed in there. So I boxed that up just that way it keeps it safe. But yeah, this box here will go. But that box will stay. And then I have the box for the. Well, this is the other. This is the other one with the full bag in it. So I actually have two of these. So that's the box for it. This is the messed up one, really bad shape. You can see their box right here behind me. But yeah, this one's really messed up. But the one right here, it's almost a brand new box. You can see it right there where it says Mega Blocks up there. That box was in really good condition. I mean, the whole set was in really good condition, but it was missing pieces. So I just mixed them both together, which is in this one right here. That's why it's kind of bulging because it's got both sets in. Well, I had both sets in there until I built this one. And I just used some parts from the second one and modified it. So actually, for the people that haven't seen it yet, I modified it a little slightly. It's sitting over here on my couple things. That's the Mega Blocks Star Trek Enterprise D right there. I made two minifigs, and they're not fully Lego minifigs. Just the body is Mega Blocks with the arms, but the head is Lego, and so is the feet. So they look more like minifigs. The arms are a little bit out of proportion. They're a little bit long, but the hands are Lego also, but they were cross compatible. But the Lego arms weren't compatible with the body, and they don't sell the body on Lego right now, Lego.com. So I had to do it this way. But this is supposed to be Rogue. That'll be for my shuttle pod that I'm getting. I'm getting the parts for the shuttle pod and build it myself. I found a little hack where you can I'm getting all the parts on Lego.com. Doesn't show them all, so getting them all but the body anyway. All but I think I'm getting the alternate red body, but then I came up with this idea to do this. So I'll use the head from that one along with well, probably won't be the head because it is yellow on this one. They're actually flesh colored on that one. I'm going to keep them yellow. I'll probably use the hair from the order that I get and put that in the shuttle pod. But yeah, that's it right there. And I modified the engines right here. they're usually all the way across, and they're not supposed to be all the way around like that. And then the blue side right here, they actually have one going around, like a ring going around this. I took that out and just kept it the straight line like it's supposed to be, all the way across. It actually stops just before the end here, like it's supposed to. And then I also redid the impulse engines exactly the same way as the new Lego Enterprise, just a different color. The red, or transparent red instead of orange. I'm not sure if they have this one on though, but I did that one too just because it was similar. So that's all I modified so far. I'm thinking about doing tiles on the top, and I was looking at it. I thought it was unproportional, but looking at it, it's actually right as far as the engines. If you look on top here, it's proportional that way. But this body here is huge compared to what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a lot smaller than that, as far as the movie's concerned. So then, but that's fine, you know. You can't really do much there. But I thought about maybe making it bigger or something. Maybe making the dish a little bit bigger, like maybe 1 or 2 studs bigger, and maybe even tiling it off everywhere but where this little piece right here is. So I do have, should probably mention, I do have a Lego version of this available. The instruction book is going to be available, where you build the entire thing from Lego. It's the exact same size. I don't know about, it might be modified. I can't remember. It might be modified different ways, but it is modified. The bridge and this piece right here is made from Lego on the Lego version. But as far as the length, it's exactly the same as this one. The bricks are built the same way, other than those 2 pieces there. And anything that Lego didn't make, I what do you call it? Substituted, or whatever you want to call it. And I have the instructions. They're supposed to be coming up for sale on Rebrickable soon. So it looks like I got a sticker coming off right there. But I had some errors on it. I had to fix it. They told me about that I couldn't have on there. I have to announce on there that it's actually by Mega Blocks, when technically it's not, because it's all Lego. But it obviously had to be changed around quite a bit. But if you put them side to side, if you actually build this one and build that one, you would really see the difference. They look pretty close to the same. I tried to keep the steps on the instructions the same and everything. But they're going to be $15 for the, because it took me a lot of work to do that Lego version. This isn't the Lego version here, but to design the Lego version took a lot of time, especially those 2 pieces that are one mold. Those took me like 2 days to come up with those, to get them as close to these as possible. But at first it's going to be 15. I might bring it down later on, depending on how well it sells. I mean, if it doesn't sell, then I'll probably bring it down, but it probably won't be under 10. But yeah, you can buy those on Rebrickable probably within the next week or so. They should become available, because I fixed everything. They said I had to credit Mega Blocks and all that, and I did, or I thought I did, but I guess it wasn't enough. So I call it how do I call it? The USS Enterprise. I have the exact same name they go by on the box here, and it says Lego Remastered. So now it's Lego Remastered, originally designed by Mega Blocks, in parentheses. So I think once they approved me, I'll just take all that back off, put it back down again, to where it just says Lego Remastered, or Lego Remaster. Because I mean, the instructions are remastered, because I'm not using their book whatsoever. I completely redid the instructions myself, and then I completely modified the whole entire build itself anyways. So hopefully that works. So if it's not, then if they don't approve it, I'll probably just put it on there for free, just to, put it on there. But hopefully they approve it. If they approve it, it'll be $15 for the instructions. It's 4 books. Yes, it's a huge build. It's basically a book for each part, like the dishes on one. It's basically the same way as Lego did it, or they would do it. Only they probably do it as one book, but I had to do separate books just to avoid confusion. I do the dish on one book, and then I think it's the engineering and all that on another book, and then the engines themselves, along with the stand, I think is on the same book. So there's 3 books there, and I can't remember what the 4th book is. There is a 4th book also. Let me see if I can look at it real quick. Let me see if I can bring it up. Give you guys a little sneak preview of it. So I'm trusting you guys won't do a screenshot. I'm not going to show the whole thing anyway, but I'll probably show the first couple pages. Mega Blocks. So I actually have this one digitally done, and then I have Lego Remastered also. So yeah, it's 4 books, and there we go. Yeah, you can see it's a lot different. There is no transparent on it. They're all solid colors, and every piece is available through Lego. You can buy. Of course, this is different here too. The stand is completely way different than what this one is, and then of course the impulse engine here. So, not the impulse engine, the actual engine. And this is book 1. As you can see, it's completely built. So, I did it the same way. That just shows the picture of it. Of course, you got the parts. And this is exactly the same way as this one is. The steps are the same and everything. Some steps are slightly different, but that's the. So you do the engineering first, then you do the dish, and you do the yellow bricks on here are not required. You don't have to get those if you don't want to. You can use any color you want, really. But they get removed, and that's where it starts. So there's that one. Then book 3. Oh, I guess book 3 is just the stand. Okay, so I separated the stand from the engines. So there's the stand, because it takes a lot of parts to do that. That's why it's 4 books. Because book 4 has the engines. It's the same exact on both sides. There's no stickers. But the beauty is, if you own the set, the stickers will work on this. They will go across different multiple tiles or whatever, but it does that on here anyway. So if you actually own the set, you can transfer the stickers over to this one if you like the Lego version better. So I improved the set a lot better. And then, well, really quick at the end, there's where it shows it's done. There's how you put the thing in there. That kind of gives you a better look right there. And then this shows that you remove the yellow bricks, obviously. And there's where this has all the attaching and everything of all the parts. So that's what that's for there. So you got the assembly. Then you remove those pieces there. Then you put the engines on. It kind of shows you a side view about how they're supposed to be lined up. That's the other thing too. I moved the engines on this one here. I moved them back 1 stud because they were too long. So this is the way it's supposed to go, is like this, according to their original instructions. I think it looks pretty cool for being a Lego one. And it's in scale to this one, so you can actually have them both sitting next to each other. And even the stand is in scale, or as close as I can get. It does use 1 Technic pin, but that's it. There is no Technic in the model itself, just the stand. And the stand is pretty much optional. You don't have to have the stand. So, but there is no transparent pieces whatsoever, because transparent piece is a lot more expensive. But yeah, see, like I said, it has that little blue ring going around it. So this is according to the original build. There is no real modification. So you can always get, instead of these blues right here, you can get these right here, get the gray and put them in there and just leave it that way if you want to. Either way, I actually took the black out also and just kept the silver all the way across. So you look for the black, you just change that to gray, remove these ones and put those to silver, or I mean light gray, and change these to light gray also, and you'll be just fine. It'll look just like this one. I don't know what these are on top. I don't want to look over there because, you know, but I got some multicolored. I kind of changed the colors a little bit up here, maybe. I don't remember. Or maybe I just did it by accident. I don't know. Thought it was silver, light gray, and it wasn't. But that's the preview of the instructions I'll be selling. And it looks like Moonrose dropped her link. And if you want to get on the wheel, go ahead and type the word wheel so I know. I know it's going to do the same thing, but if you want to come up on the wheel, I can put you up on the wheel right now. I probably won't spin it. I'll probably just bring it up. I just have to keep it open because that way I know the page will go there on that screen. So, because yeah, I have nobody on it right now. So I'll bring you up right away. Ruby Brick says he'll be right back. Yeah, Roman Bricks was on here. I did have him earlier. Just watch. You can watch the replay. It'll be on there. But yeah, I did do Roman Bricks earlier. About what? About 10 minutes ago. Found my grandson a Grinch shirt today. He gets to wear it at school next week. Well, that's cool. Is it worth spending $100 to get the Love logo art set? I don't know. I don't know if it's really worth $100. Maybe about 80 or something like that. I mean, it's pretty difficult. It's really difficult, especially by yourself. If you try building the whole thing by yourself, it's pretty difficult doing it yourself. And it's color coded. I think it's blue and green. You use blue from one person and yellow for the other person. You have 2 books, so it's meant to be built by 2 different people. So it looks like I think that's where I'm at. Okay, so let's put her up on the wheel here. But yeah, I got my mouse on there ready to go. What was I saying? You already got Ruby Bricks earlier, about 10 minutes ago. So yeah, so I mean, that's what's going on so far, all that stuff. And this is Moonrose. Oh, actually, no, it's Debbie. Okay, that was Moonrose. Oh, well, you know what? We got 2 people, so guess what? I guess Moonrose and Debbie both go on the wheel. See who goes first. So Moonrose touched hers first, so we'll put her on here first. Moon. Why did it go way down there? It's because I probably hit my mouse. There we go. Moonrose. I just do the name that way. I know where it is. Let's see. And then we got Debbie Grabber. Is it Debbie Grabber? Yeah. Let's do it like that. I know who you are. So yeah, let's go ahead and spin it and see who goes first. As it says right now, Moonrose goes first, but we'll spin it. Just for the fun of it. Yeah, it's going to be Moonrose. I could have just done that anyways, huh? Keep you out there. And let's see, where's Moonrose? This is, right there. Oops. There we go. There's Moonrose. And I've known Moonrose for quite a while now. She's got 325 subscribers, working on 497 videos. Do you have any lives? As for me, a couple of shorts. I know you do a lot of lives. Looks like that's the only 2 shorts you have. Streamed 1 month ago. She does crafts and things like that. So I've been to her lives before. So I don't know what she was on the wheel last month. I had you on the wheel, I believe. Not sure. Let's see, a month ago. Yeah, so I guess these are probably new. I don't know. Since then, I don't recognize them, but 2 months ago. So that one probably was on the last one. So these might be all new right here. It's actually like a month and 2 days because I'm actually 1 day late on this one. So it actually be 4 weeks ago technically. So she's got a couple new videos here. Live videos, a playlist, and probably a few posts. Yep, there's her link right there, or no, it's Cozy Threads. It looks like, I can't tell. I don't know who that is. So you got that. I am subscribed. So pretty simple channel there. Got your couple posts there. So, and then we'll bring up. I'll spin it anyway. Just get it off there. Bring up Debbie. Oh, you did? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, don't realize it. They would probably spend the same anyway. And there's Debbie Grebert. She's got 85 subscribers, so you're just starting out then. I hate when I do that. When I click that little thing comes up to remove you. I don't want to remove you up there on the thing. I am subscribed already. If not, I subscribe to you here, and I watch the video later on. You do when you subscribe to somebody, you want to watch the video for at least 3 minutes. Otherwise, it pulls you off, which is probably what happened to me on the last couple 10 subscribers. They probably just subscribed and ran away. So, got a playlist. Is that music videos or? It's like, yeah, it looks like it is. I actually have a couple music Lego themed music videos on my channel. I have a trilogy that I made in one long short film. That one there's like a really good one. I like that one the best because it features a song that from a movie that I was in and produced and made, helped direct it. It's a little short film that's on YouTube, but it features that a theme song from that movie in it. Whereas on the actual separate videos, it doesn't have it in there. So it's like a extended version of all 3 of them in a row. It's a little trilogy I made of them. But it looks like she's crochet. Got gloves, scarf, a couple Christmas gifts. Oh, these are playlists. Okay, I knew that. Oh, so you just have playlists. Okay. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could make playlists without videos. That's unusual. That's really weird. I didn't know you could do that. I thought you had to have videos before you could create a playlist of it. But yeah, if you want to watch any of those videos, they're all Lego related. Some of them are pretty clever too. Alexander has seen every single one of them when they were premiering. I actually have one I'm supposed to be making. I actually started it, but I never finished it yet. And they're songs that I came up with. I actually wrote the lyrics and didn't write the music, but I did write the lyrics. It's done with AI, and they're actual music videos, so they're actually doing their thing and all that stuff in it. And so it's I actually have a band name that's actually in the videos. They're called the Min E-Figs. So that's mostly because the last name is Fig for the singer and for the bassist. Their last name is Fig. They're twin brothers, and I got a whole backstory, you know. And they started the band called the Min E-Figs, and started this band and started doing music videos. So that's kind of like a little backstory. And but they have a drummer, they have a guitarist. The guitarist rocks out. It's a chick, a blonde chick in it. She rocks out like crazy. I have one with them animated, and I have another one with them like real, you know, real looking, what they really look like. I think I started out the animated one first. It was really hard to go backwards, I'll tell you, from animated to real life, what they look like in real life. But the one to watch, like I said, is the Lego Horror, or I think it's Lego Horror, it's called, or the Lego Horror. It's like a scary version of a music video type thing. It's like a horror movie, but it's not scary. I mean, it's about how he bought some fake Lego and had a bad experience with it. But the Lego Horror Trilogy, that's what it's called, the Lego Horror Trilogy. That's where you watch all videos. Each one has their own name, and I think it's Lego is Awesome, and then can't remember what the other one's called, and then the third one's called the Lego Horror. So that's why the whole trilogy's named after that one, but it's the one that finishes off the trilogy. But there's 3 of them on that, in that one. You can either watch them all together with extended footage on it, or you can watch each one individually, however you want to do it. It's up to you in order. And then I got one called the Lego Separator, which is kind of a cute little video. I got the Pab Wall. It's all about the Pab Wall, which is, I believe, the #1 right now. And I'm actually going to be doing a playlist of all of them with the top 5. Once I hit 500, I'll be doing a playlist overnight, or actually for everybody else, it'll probably be during the day for about 8 hours or so while I sleep. So that'll be playing like in a loop. It'll be the top 5. So just to get like views and stuff like that on them. I don't have a separate playlist for them. They're just, you know, in the playlist normally. But yeah, and then I got like, God, I think it's 7 or 8 of them on there. Of course, I have my normal theme song on there, in there somewhere. The top 5 I'm gonna be doing does not include my theme song. Obviously, I didn't put that in with the top 5 because everybody sees that one every day you go to my channel. So I've got that thing so memorized I hear it in my sleep sometimes. I'm telling you. And then let me think of some other ones they're called. There's one that features me in it, animated. I can't remember the name of all of them. It's been so long since I've watched them all. But there's like 7 to 10 of them altogether, counting the Lego theme. So you can go see those, watch those. And the trilogy itself is about 15-20 minutes long, but each song is about 5 minutes long. I don't think they go about five minutes or so. But yeah, they're all AI. But there is no watermark. I was able to remove the watermarks, so there's no watermarks. And the lyrics are original. They're written by me personally. I actually typed the lyrics myself. It wasn't AI generated. But the only thing that's generated is the video and the music itself. So the characters are not AI. I actually created the characters myself. Well, it was a little bit AI. They gave me the idea and I positioned the way that they needed to be. So, and all that kind of thing. But yeah, the characters are somewhat AI, like 50% AI. So, Brick Therapy is, Brick Therapy, I always thought it was 23, not 2331. I did not know that. Brick Therapy is in here. It says hello, or hey guys. Yeah, I'm just getting to the end of it right now. I already did if you want me to put you on the wheel, I can. Just type the word wheel for Brick Therapy. And I'll just bring your channel up because there's nobody actually on the wheel. But yeah, we were just looking at Debbie Graberts, and then I started talking, mumbling off and stuff. So yeah, there's the wheel right there. We don't have anybody on there. But yeah, Brick Therapy, if you'd like to get on the wheel right now, go ahead and type type the word wheel. And it'll bring your link up so I can go straight to it. If there's nobody else, I'll just bring it right up, you know, like that. So I'll wait a few minutes and see if he does that before I end this live. I've got 19 views, 6 people in here all at once. So 6 people in here. Wow. Yeah, now it gets everybody in here. Now that I was getting ready to go off, but I won't go off so long as there's people coming in. We've been on for an hour and a half. I also built these little guys right here too. I built Tom and Jerry at the beginning of this live. See, no, he was sideways. Built the brick heads there. So I can actually put them right here. You can kind of see them there. Top of them. Can't lay them down because their tail's in the way. Unless they want to lean on the tail. That works, I guess. Do that. There we go. Now you can see them. Let's get some black behind them. That way you can see them a bit better. There we go. Didn't realize that was showing up over there. No worries. Just I would love to bring your channel up. I would love to see your channel. Yeah, Brick Therapy is kind of a bigger channel. He does lives seems like every day, but it's not actually every day. I think are you still building the assembly square, or did you finally finish that? I have mine right here boxed up. I haven't completely sorted it yet. I'm actually getting pieces out of my tote and out of this and all that, trying to get it all put back together as far as the whole set. I'm about maybe halfway done, maybe a little bit more. I gotta get back to that someday. I've had so many. You just finished it today. Good job. I have to go see that. So, yeah, it seems like it takes forever. If you're doing it on live, it takes a lot longer to build things like that. It takes a lot longer because you have to wait days between your lives and stuff. Unless you do a live every single day. But I remember the last time I built the assembly square, it took me about, I think it took me all day, like 15 hours to build that whole thing. I built it all in one day. Of course, that was years ago. I wasn't as, old as I am now. Like probably, I think it was when it first came out is when I got it. It was one of the newest ones. It was way back when. I think it was 2020 actually. I think it was my first modular, to tell you the truth. Like my first or second modular I ever got. So, I think I got the Palace Cinema first, and then I got the Assembly Square second. And then I got it again. I got a second one later on, planning on building on 3 base plates to make each one its own separate modular. But I was like, I had to take too much space up in my little city, so because I have a Lego city, so I decided not to do it. I do have instructions though available for those on I think they're an actual download. I think I have the link on my page where you can get to those, and they're free. You can just download them that way. I don't have them on Rebrickable or anything like that, although I should probably put it on Rebrickable. But they're not for sale or anything like that. It says that they're free for a limited time, but I'm probably just going to keep it free from now on. But yeah, there's just like a modification where you put 2 sets together to make what I call the assembly center or something like that, city center or something like that, or city mall or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. It's like a mall because it's huge. It can come out like this big with three base plates. So you can always get them free. You can always look at the instructions for the heck of it because they are altered a little bit. Because if you put them together, it actually connects the whole thing together. Or you can put them in your city separately as separate builds. Yeah, it does take a while. Definitely a build to enjoy on a slow summer day or vacation. Yeah, it's. I think it's actually more. How would I put it? Because between that and the Natural History Museum, they're the same size. I think the Assembly Square was more difficult. The Natural History Museum is a lot easier. It's the same amount of base plates, 1.5 base plates, but between the two, it's a very even close as far as liking them. I like them both pretty much evenly. So if you do the Assembly Square, you could definitely do the Natural History Museum. It's a lot easier than the Assembly Square was. And it didn't take me that long to do the Natural History Museum. It only took me maybe 6 hours at the longest. I did it all in one day, just recently actually, about maybe less than 6 months ago. Because I bought every one of them every month that I didn't have to fill in all the blanks. And so now I own every single Lego modular except for the new one coming out on the 1st, which is this, was it street store or street something. I can't remember the name of it now offhand. But I plan on getting it, so I don't know if I'll get it on the 1st. No, I probably won't, but probably be a good 6 months in before I get it, probably June or July. I got so much to pay off. I mean, you've probably seen all the sets I've done. I got that up there, which is the vending machine. I got a bunch of sets right here still to do. I got some more on the way. I got all these ready to do. There's smaller sets. I've also got the GWP for the Enterprise coming. That's a what do you call it? Custom build that I bought all the parts for it, and then I built it myself. So that's gonna be fun to do. So that'll probably be my next live because it's supposed to be here tomorrow morning. And I got another Jurassic Park little guy there coming tomorrow also. So that'll be my last 2 sets. So I got some lives on for those. So coming up. But like I said, the next one will probably be the GWP coming tomorrow. And I gotta look at the instructions, make sure I did get all the parts. And they're coming straight from Lego, so all except for the minifig, obviously. I'm getting the head and the hair and the feet. I mean, I got the feet. It's just black legs. It's not too hard to find. But I went and ordered it anyway. And then I got like a red torso, just because at the time I didn't think of Mega Blocks. But I do have this right here. I don't know if Brick Therapy's still in here. I got the Mega Blocks Star Trek Enterprise. So I already built Road right here, except I got them in yellow. So I got Road right here with different hair and different head, obviously. So the head will probably stay the same, but I'll probably add the hair from the one I did get in the mail. That way he's got her hair. And I made Picard with his tea-year-old gray. That's what it is, tea-year-old gray. That's my little Lego / Mega Bloks version of those minifigs. So it's gonna go to that sitting there. Yeah, I modified this too. Everybody saw that. I don't know if Rick Therapy's still here. He said good night. I don't know if he's still here or not. If you are, I'll show you the modifications I did to that. I just modified the engines a little bit. I think that's all I did. Yeah, the engines, all the engines on it. So and I also have another set just like it right here, which is missing parts. I got those ordered, so those probably will be here for another week or two. They're coming from We Brick. Because I didn't want to mix Lego with that. It just wouldn't look right. Having a Lego piece here and there or something like that, you know, it would look really weird. So I got We Brick because they're non-Lego. So, and Mega Bricks doesn't make it anymore, so they don't even have the parts at all. I tried to get them replaced, but they didn't have it. Yeah, see that one up there was sealed. So actually, I think that one had all the parts. This one here didn't. So it's actually, I just switched it off. The one I built is actually that one up there because it had all the pieces. So, yeah, that one was sealed and new, but it was missing a full bag. So I had to order those parts from Rebrick instead. I reached out to Mega Bloks to see if they would replace them. They told me because it's discontinued, they no longer have replacement parts for it. So I had to order them separately, and they don't have parts on there. They say they do, but I can't find it. So I would have ordered it from them. It only cost me $12, you know, for all the parts. So it's a lot cheaper than Lego anyway. And their Wheat Bricks is supposed to be really good. So anyway, Brick Therapy said that he didn't want to go on the wheel, so I'm going to go ahead and close it. Well, I'm going to keep it open just to have something right there. Otherwise, there's going to be a big orange spot right there. But I'm going to go ahead and call it quits now. I've been on for just under 2 hours. So I think I covered everything. My truck and all that stuff. For anybody who doesn't know, my truck... See, I'm getting hoarse now. My truck was completely finished last night. That's why I missed my live yesterday. I was out there helping him out a little bit with what I could do. And then, but yeah, I found out that my oil cooler hose, I think it's the intake one. I'm not sure. I think it's the intake one because it's up on top. Was leaking at the connector, and I believe it's the O-ring. So I pulled it off, and the O-ring was completely gone. It just had like remnants, like the coloring of it on there, and that was all that was there. The rubber was completely gone, so I got to get a new O-ring. Hopefully that works and it doesn't overheat anymore. So, all right. So thanks for coming, everybody, and I'll go ahead and shout out everybody that I could see that came in. Wow, we had 9 people came in. Wow, and a few lurkers probably. We got Alexandra. She's #1 on the top fans, of course. I mean, she's a mod, or not mod. So, and we got Roaming Bricks is #2. Filling Bricks is #3. Then we got Debbie Whitney, Brick Therapy, of course, just came in. Debbie Grabber, which is #6. Master Gamer, which is #7. Moon Rose, which is #8. And then Fishpole, looks like he just came in just now. Well, I did not see him. But at least I shouted him out. Let's see if I can find out where Fishpole was. He looks like he was a while ago. I do not see him. Yeah, there he came in and didn't say anything. If anybody saw Fishpole, let me know. Let him know also that, sorry, I didn't see him on there. I don't see anything. I don't see anything from him. Unless he just said hello and that was it. I'm just scrolling through real fast. I don't see when he came in. I don't see Fishpole at all. So maybe he came in and just didn't say anything. Or he might still be here. I don't know. Shows I got 5 people in here right now. So I will see everybody on Thursday. Hopefully, if nothing goes wrong, I'll have my live on Thursday. So Thursday at 6 o'clock. And that'll be a normal build. That'll be my, well, the plan is to have the GWP shuttlecraft. I'll build that. If I'm missing parts or something like that and can't do it, if I absolutely just cannot do it, I will just change it to something right over here. So, but the thumbnail will show that. I'll know. I'll what I'll do is I'll announce on a live if I don't have all the parts for it or something like that. There's a possibility I might have parts in here. I just pull them out that way. So, and it's all full Lego, so made in Lego. So, yeah. So I'm like 99.9% sure I got every part that was needed, because I found a website that showed all the parts that you needed, and they were all available except for two, which I actually had on hand. So I was able to do all that. But the Lego.com doesn't show all the parts. None of the specialty parts are in there, and I'm getting the specialty parts that it has. So hopefully I'll have the whole thing. I'm excited about that one. So I'll build that one live. I have the instructions and everything. The official instructions, which just got posted. I think it was yesterday, the day before. Finally, I've been waiting for it. I actually made instructions myself just because I couldn't find the actual printed ones, you know. But I did actually get the original one from Lego itself. So I got that book, at least digitally anyways. So I will see everybody Thursday at 6 o'clock. So, bye for now.
Little Legos, where to go? If you want to find ways to have everyone know, it's your toy of choice. Since you were a kid, the only Lego building you ever did. Little Lego is where to go. If you want to find ways to have everyone know, it's your toy of choice. Since you were a kid, the only Lego building you ever did. Little Lego is where to go. If you want to find ways to have everyone know, it's your toy of choice. Since you were a kid, the only Lego building you ever did.
Please subscribe and hit that bell to be notified of videos I post. Thanks for watching.